Hi everyone, it's Maribeth here, and today I have another blanket reveal. This is the 9th baby I have created, and I'd like to share him with you guys. If you hear the little voice in the background, that's my nephew downstairs yelling and screaming, so try to ignore that. Hopefully he will be quiet a little bit while I do this. So let's not keep you in suspense and go right ahead and do this. So here are his little feet. Let me bring him closer to you. You guys might start to see which sculpt it is. It's got the little curled in toes. There's the other little foot, see? His legs are really bent. That's his creases. He has, I'm not sure if you can see the veining here. There's this little top of his foot. There's the top of the other little foot. I don't know if you can see the veining on there. But yeah, there he is. He also has veining up here. Let me see it. Around here. I can't get it to show that well. There. So let's go to his hands. And he's a little thing here. Tiny little thing. I call him a work in progress. He's not completely done. I'll just tell you guys why. Okay, there's his little hands. Now you guys really know which kid this is, probably. Look at the little curled hands. Hand here. This is the inner arm. You can probably see the veining on it here. This area. Here's his other little hand. Veining here as well. And let's go to his little face. So I'm pretty sure you guys already know what this is. Who is this? Yes. It's Elijah by Joanna Kazmierczack. There he is. And he was my first attempt at doing scratches and pimples. The scratch, I think, came out really pretty. But the pimple, I needed a little work on. There's some in his little forehead there. I don't know if you can see it. He does have little milia, or milk bumps, on his nose. He's got a few pimples in his chin. So yeah, this is my first attempt at scratches and pimples. My husband was telling me that scratch looks so deep. But anyway, there he is. He's got gorgeous blue eyes. There's little eyebrows. I did root eyelashes on him, but I didn't like how they looked, so I removed them because of the way his eyes are. I might try it again. And the main reason I say this baby is not complete is because I don't like the way he looks without hair. There's a lot of babies that are like bald. And the reason I haven't been rooting hair on my reborns is because of the cost. To get a good quality hair, it's about $79 to $80 half ounce, if even, or a quarter ounce, depending on who you're getting it from. So to keep the cost down, I've been doing the babies without hair, as I can't go on and buy rooting, especially when I'm learning. And it's a good idea to get quality mohair, and I will show you why. I did attempt rooting on my Kyle, and boy, do I regret it. With hair that I purchased on Etsy, supposedly from Russia, which it did come from Russia, but it's not the Russian mohair that I was looking for. And give me a second, maybe I'll grab his head and show you. I already know, sorry about bumping the tripod here. I already know that I root thickly by looking at this rooting job I did. This is my first try attempting My first attempt at rooting. My first attempt at everything that has to do with reborning because I'm very new at it. This was Kyle. And I did root a little thicker, but you can still see his scalp if you look at it. But this hair is so straight and it's thick. And it doesn't bend. It's very straight. I mean, I wet it and tried doing styles with it, and it's just completely straight. I mean, like a porcupine. And the only time it lays flat is when you wet it. At least I know I got the swirl down pack. I don't know if you can see it on here. Let me see. But yeah, this is a sample of why you should get good hair. Because it won't lay right. Because it's so, I mean, it's rooted in an angle, so I know it's not the angle. But that's the little swirl here. There he is. I mean, you can see in between it. It's really good. It's not pluggy anywhere, so you can divide it anywhere. If you can see. So the rooting, I mean, I'm not great. This is the first time rooting, so I know I gotta learn. It's pretty thickly rooted, but for the first time it's not pluggy like some reborns I've seen. He's micro mono rooted. That's the back. You can see this scalp. Now, I'm not the greatest at cutting hair. It's first time cutting hair, but as you can see what I mean? It's so straight. It doesn't, and even when you wet it, it doesn't. It just stays the same, except it'll lean into itself. It doesn't have like a bend. You know how you can bend it like, I have no packed up right now because I'm doing a few things. But sometimes you can brush the hair to the side. You can't brush this to the side, it goes right back. Even when it's wet, it'll go right back. It just stays exactly the way it was rooted. And it doesn't lay. It just, because even when you wet, like the other hair, like he has HP baby locks. Noble does. I don't know what Addison has. When you wet it, it lays, and you can shape, like brush it back and it'll stay back. Brush it down, it'll stay down. This stays the way it was. Like I rooted it this way, and that's how it goes. And this, I rooted this going forward a little bit because I was gonna go in the circle, in the, you know what I mean, in the circular motion that we directionally rooted. So it stays the way it was directionally rooted. Exactly how it was rooted. That's why you can see the swirl. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but I can. But see how it goes to the side here? That's because I directionally rooted it that way. And this part can go a little that way, but it goes, as you can see, I can push it that way, but it goes right back. So yeah, get mohair. Maybe expensive, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Don't waste your money on mohair just because it says it's from Russia. Excuse me. And you want, like me, I wanted to save money. I can't really afford to get the expensive mohair unless I start selling the babies, which I'm considering. But this is Kyle, and I kind of lost my bond with him since I rooted him. Not just because of the hair, I was so used to him being bald. And I can't cut it shorter, because if I do cut it shorter to make him look younger, it'll stick up like a porcupine, really stick out. So I have to give it some length so the weight will bring it down a little, which is another thing with Kyle. He was very baby. He is very baby, and with his longer big boy hair, I don't. Well, anyways, this video was not about him. I'm just saying why I do not root the reborns. Right now I can't financially afford to purchase correct hair or good hair to put on the reborns, and especially since I root a little thicker, which my kids were born with a lot of hair. I was born with a lot of hair. So that's how I root. I eventually will learn how to root sparsely, but like I said, I'm learning, so this is the thickness that I do, which is a lot like Noble's thickness of Noble's hair. Addison has a lot. She has more sparsely rooted hair, while Noble has thickly rooted hair. And it's like this. And when you move it, you can see the inside like it is. Except this one won't stay. I mean, it only stays the way it was rooted. It won't take any other shape. So yeah, this is Kyle. Eventually I'll put them together. So that is the reason why I do not root my babies. It's not that I don't want to root them. It's that financially I can't right now. So let's get him dressed. I should have gotten him dressed all this time. I'm gonna put these little sockies on him. It'll help. He's gonna wear a sleeper. Yeah, so I learned my lesson not to buy less expensive hair, even though I looked at the ratings. Let me just move this down a little. I looked at the ratings of the seller, and they were really, really good, and a lot of good comments. And the reviews, but seeing it firsthand, no, I don't think I will be buying it then. From Etsy Hair. I want to try HP Baby Locks. I would love to try Susan. My Joanna. What's the other one? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. They're just premium mohair, but I prefer straight. So, and kid mohair is very curly. Main reason I prefer straight hair, my hair is curly, naturally curly. And my girls all have curly hair. It's because it's a lot easier to manage. Make it a little smaller here so it fits in there. Straight hair is a lot easier to manage than curly hair. So that's the main reason I want straight or slightly wavy. I prefer this actually slightly wavy, so it has more options of what you can do. I'm sorry, let me show you what this is a newborn Lamaze onesie, sleeper, and it has the alphabets all over it. It has AHQGOPT all over it, and it's white and baby blue. And it's a zipper. Well, I'm glad I tried rooting on baby that I was planning on keeping, instead of trying it on a doll that I was planning to eventually sell. Or in my more expensive kits, he's a real born. Kyle's a real born. Joseph was asleep. Newborn, because there's a 3 months. Joseph. So yeah, and it does change how you feel about your baby. Any little slight change. So putting hair on him kind of changed. I'm hoping I get it back once I put him together, but right now I look at him as like, why? Why did I do it? I should have known. Because the hair felt really thick and coarse, even though it's straight. I made this little beanie hat for him with little puppy ears on the side. Because, like I was saying, he looks like he needs hair. He doesn't have the kind of head that I would think looks nice without hair. I mean, other people can have him bald. I personally don't like him bald. I do like him. I just don't think he looks right bald. So that's why I consider him a work in progress. I don't know if I'm going to attempt painted hair until I can afford to buy hair to root. Oh, you look so cute. There he is. Look at your auntie. That doesn't help us. And he does have a magnetic pacifier. There you go. So he does have a magnet. And in case you're wondering, whoops, where your passy clip is gray and white with silicone beads. Has a little crown on the top. And if you're wondering where I got these, I made them. I made these passings. I have a few of the silicone ones that I've made, that the dolls have, which I mentioned in other videos. So yeah, if anyone's wondering why I don't do babies, that is why. The mohair is extremely expensive if you want good mohair, unless you want a porcupine. Sorry, Kyle. Yeah, at least his hair is actually very shiny and soft. I've seen some other hairs where they're like, and it doesn't mess up. Like, you can see it goes right back into its place. I mean, just put your hand over it, because that's the good thing about the Russian mohair. But his hair is so thick. So thick. Unlike Kyle's and Addison's, it's very fine and soft. So, I still love you, Kyle. There's my Kyle, in case you guys are wondering where he went. So yeah, that's why I heard to try to get the good mohair. So there's little, oh, I didn't even tell you the sculpt. What did I do with my book? Oh my goodness, I was not prepared. For those of you that don't already know the sculpt, this is Elijah by Joanna Kazmierczack. He is, hold on, let me tell you. He is number 630 out of 2600. He weighs 4 pounds, 12 ounces, and is in 17.5 inches. And he was born on September 18 at 12. Oh, I don't have one. 12:53 p.m. And his eyes are blue. It's his little blanket. I'm sure you guys can see his little eyes. Let me show you him with his little PJ. There he is. Little ears and his little his PJs. He's very floppy. His hair does flop back. Whoops. I did not put a lot of weight on his head because, like I said, I'm going to probably either paint his hair or root him. So when I do that, I'll should do the ears. There's the ear. I'm doing terrible in this video. There's smiling and there's veining, and he's just so cute. I don't know if you can see the little pimples. I need work on the pimples. Guys, those of you that are artists and know how to do pimples, can you guys give me some advice on how to apply them? Everything I've done out of like the scratch and everything. I'm self-taught. No one has actually told me exactly how to do any of this stuff. I just do it from looking at other pictures and so on. Like the belly plate on Blessing, My Little Miracle. And everything I just do out of looking at pictures. I don't know any artists that actually have taught me anything. So if anyone has any advice, I would truly, truly appreciate it on how to paint the little pimples and the little bumps and scratch. Not too bad. So I got the scratch down. But yeah. Okay, so let me cut this video off. If you like this video and little Elijah, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to watch more of the videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of any future videos. I want to thank all my viewers, all my subscribers, and the viewers that keep watching. If you like, please subscribe. And thank you, everyone. Elijah and I say God bless aunties, uncles, nanas, and papas. Thank you, everyone. And yes, in the comments, leave any comments of advice, anything. I really appreciate it. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye.